Hi, my name is Christian and I'm one of the co-founders of Orca. Today, I'm here to give you an introduction to the Orca Display. We've previously talked about the Orca system and the Orca app, so if you missed those videos, I suggest that you check them out first. Before we start talking about what the Orca Display can do, I would like to explain you why we decided to make it. If you've been on a boat and used a phone or tablet app, you know that while a lot of apps are great, the overall experience of using apps has a lot of shortcomings. The biggest problem is screen brightness. My new iPhone is very bright for a couple of minutes in direct sunlight, but after a while it starts dimming because it begins to run hot, and then it becomes very hard to use. This leads us to the second big problem. Regular phones and tablets don't work well in high temperatures, and a glass screen in direct sunlight builds up a lot of heat. Because these devices are not purpose-built to handle heat, they need to shut off when they get hot. And to me, this always happens at the worst time, like when I'm about to enter a new harbor. Waterproofing is now good on modern devices, but these touchscreens do not handle water at all. This is because they are designed to be used in a dry environment. Navigation apps also quickly drain battery because they use GPS and show charts. So if you are going on a longer trip, you need to set up a good charging solution. With all of those problems in mind, we asked ourselves, what would a really great boating tablet look like? The answer is this. This is the Orca Display. Let's talk about what makes it so special. The Orca Display runs the same Orca experience that you have on your phone. It delivers the same great charts, routing, and weather experience, and it is fast and responsive, just like the Orca app. The display also has a SIM card slot and built-in high-performance Wi-Fi, so you get the same connectivity options on the Orca Display as you have on your regular phone and tablet. To sum it up, the Orca Display is a great tablet, but what makes it really special is how it is designed to be used on board boats. First, let's start with screen brightness. Most tablets and phones are designed to be used indoors, while some of them, like newer iPhones, can get bright enough to be readable in direct sunlight. They are not built to maintain that screen brightness over time. Now, screen brightness is typically measured in nits, and the higher this number is, the brighter the screen is. A typical PC screen is around 250 to 300 nits. A mobile device or tablet delivers anywhere from 300 to 600 nits. Some go a lot brighter for brief moments, but they dim down after a while because they overheat. A typical chart plotter delivers 1000 nits for hours at a time without overheating. So as a boater, you want a screen that delivers around 800 to 1000 nits to be easily readable in direct sunlight. The Orca Display has a 1000 nit screen, similar to that of a typical chart plotter. The display also has a passive cooling system that dissipates heat from the screen. This means that the display too can maintain 1000 nits of brightness as long as you need to. The glass surface on the screen is etched in a way that reduces reflections, which makes it even easier to view in direct sunlight. We also added a special optical film that lets you view the display with polarized sunglasses. So to sum it up, the Orca Display delivers the same brightness level as a chart plotter, and it delivers that brightness without overheating. When you're boating, you really want your navigation devices to be reliable. Regular phones and tablets are not designed to handle the heat, and they have built-in safety systems that turn off the device when it gets too warm. The Orca Display is designed to handle a much wider temperature range. It goes from minus 15 degrees centigrade all the way up to plus 55 degrees. That is 5 to 130 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's the same temperature range as a regular chart plotter. The display can do this because every component inside it is built to handle the heat of a warm summer day on the water. The display is waterproof with an IPX6 rating, like most mobile devices today. But being waterproof isn't enough. If you've used a phone in the rain, you know that the touchscreen becomes almost impossible to use the moment you get water on the screen. The display's touchscreen is fine-tuned to ignore water droplets on the screen. This fine-tuning is just like you get on a regular chart plotter, which means you can keep using the screen even in light to moderate rain. The display also comes with physical buttons on the side. They are nice and clicky and lets you handle the basic chart controls without using the touchscreen. We made these buttons because in heavy rain, even the most fine-tuned touchscreen will stop functioning. These buttons are also very useful when you are navigating in heavy waves or if you have a fast boat. Charging a tablet or a phone on the boat can be a lot of hassle. If you are charging via cable, you need to be very careful about water, because if you get water in a power connector, you may end up short-circuiting the charger and potentially damaging your devices. For the display, we set out to deliver the best charging experience possible for boating. The result is the Orca charging mount. It is a mount that keeps your Orca display fixed and charges it wirelessly. The mount is very easy to use. You just pull here and slide in the display and lock it in place. The display is now charging. Want to bring your display somewhere else? Just pull the tag and bring it with you. It is that easy. The display has charging via USB-C, which is useful if you want to use it at home or if you want to use the display on a boat that doesn't have a mount. The display comes with a 9500 mAh battery. It's a big battery that lets it run for 8 hours on 80% screen brightness. We made the display with this big battery for two reasons. First, we wanted you to be able to use the display when you are away from the helm. Say you want to plan a route, it's much more comfortable and convenient to do it from the chart table than from the helm. We also care a lot about safety. If you run into a power issue with your boat's power supply, traditional chart plotters just shut off. The display, though, will keep guiding you without any external power. When the display is not connected to a core, it will use its built-in GPS for positioning. This GPS is incredibly accurate, with an accuracy down to 50 centimeters. The built-in GPS also means that you can use the display as a standalone navigation system without a core. We got a lot of RIB and small powerboat owners who use the display without the core. The display lets you run any Android app you'd like on it. It comes with the Google Play Store, so you can download apps just like on a regular Android device. This makes the display a lot more flexible than a traditional chart plotter. You can download your favorite weather app, maybe the Victron app for battery monitoring, or even Netflix if you want to watch a movie. The Orca Display is a fantastic device that combines the best elements of a traditional chart plotter with a modern tablet. If you are a boater who enjoys Orca on your phone and tablet, but you want a better experience that works well even if it gets really warm or if it starts to rain, then the Orca Display is made for you. The Orca Display 2 is available for order on our online store. If you have questions or if you want to share your experience with the display, leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.